A senior, number 32, Maddie Wagner. A junior, number 33, Callie Cooper.
Parkview Christian, the black and blue jerseys, and Southern in the home white with red numbers. The B and A Division Championship games coming up for you after this one is done. Caroline Dos Santos winning the tip. Decided height advantage for Dos Santos. Just 13.5 points a game for D'Souza. Or excuse me, for Dos Santos, 20 points a game. D'Souza, 13 points a game. So 23 and 32 your numbers to watch. Anessa Anderson running things from the point as well, as Mylena D'Souza has it at the top. From the top of the key, that three bounces off, no good. And the defense, Elena Clover. Southern 12-2 on their season. Parkview 10-3. 6 seed coming in, but upset Diller Odell in the first round before falling to Fall City Sacred Heart in the second. I was in yesterday's semifinals. Southern comes into the tournament as the 5 seed. They beat Sterling, the 4 seed, before falling to Johnson Brock in last night's semifinal. So we'll see Johnson Brock and Sacred Heart, the 1 and 2 seeds, in the championship later tonight. 3 from the wing is no good. But backing around, some offensive rebounds is still no good for Wagner, and finally up and good for Maddie Wagner.
All right, so while Parkview Christian has this ball, Eric, I'd like to point out that their first ever girls basketball win at MUDECAS was on Monday.
That's right. Good team this year for the Patriots. Only shooting 8 for this game, though. Near wing, that was Jada Smith, now out in the corner and back up on the wing for Anderson. Smith throws it in the corner. The 3 goes up for D'Souza and goes in. Mylena D'Souza with the 3-pointer, and it's a 3-2 Parkview lead. Down to the block, ball tipped around, eventually controlled though by Forney Short, and then a turnover. First turnover of the game, some long possessions. We've already played 3 minutes in this one. On the wing, Smith looking to the block. It's tipped around and stolen away. So turnovers each way on that trip up and down the floor. That one tipped out of bounds. Ripped out of there by Anderson. Will stay with Southern. So we mentioned only 8 total players suited for Parkview, only 7 in uniform for Southern in the ball game.
2 very small teams, which I'm kind of surprised about Parkview Christian's numbers being that low.
Well, I'll tell you, everybody's been sick with everything at different points, and so, you just so many people can stay healthy as they can. Elena Clover gets that basket. It is a theme that is not uncommon to a lot of schools across the state and across the country. Pass a little too high as they were trying to get it in the post for Dos Santos. Off her hands and a turnover back-to-back turnover. And a travel down low, so a couple of turnovers each way. Four to 3, Southern leading Parkview Christian. Trying to work around that zone on the far wing. That's Anderson into the corner for. Good and patient. Here goes the three. Knocks down the second three-pointer of the game for the Patriots. 6-4, Parkview Christian with the lead. 4.5 minutes gone in the first period. Onto the block it goes. Clover wanted it down there, but gets double teamed. Kicks it out, and then it's out of bounds off of Parkview Christian with Southern. Southern out of Wymore, Nebraska, one conference. When I was back in high school, they were part of that. I was from Geneva originally, so Southern was a host for conference golf when I was in high school, actually. I remember coming to Beatrice, play at Hidden Acres.
That's a nice little golf course out there, to be honest.
It is fun. It's not the country club, but Hidden Acres ain't too bad. It's fun. I just got to know if the tree's still in the middle of the fairway. Was that number 2 or 3, maybe? Giant tree right in the middle of the fairway.
I don't.
Like a 6'4" post player standing right in the middle of the lane. What are you going to do with that? Well, you got to figure out how to get around it, that's for sure. Southern still in the zone. On the wing, good ball movement. The three, no good, though, by Chumber. And a defensive rebound for Forney Short. Pass up the far sideline. Tipped into the corner, out off of Parkview. It will stay with Southern. We just watched JCC defeat HTRS in the B Division third place game, 43-35. Behind 18 points from Ava Berkebile. To the block, that one tipped out again. Thanks for joining us on Strive TV today. Johnson County Central Strive crew, one of the best in the state, manning all of the production for today. It's the ball, the cameras, the commercials that you see. I'm supplying merely a voice amongst all of this. And the stuff, I guess mostly my stuff, right? But happy to be a part of the broadcast. Back in the 1930s, we're approaching 100 years old for this building. That's a hard drive and hard to the floor for Chumber there, and she is slow to get up. Excuse me, Nasha, that is Anessa Anderson. That is down there. So we will take a very short commercial break, and when we come back, it'll be free throws for Parkview Christian here in Beatrice.
Go get it, Zach!
So the good news, Anderson walks off under her own power, just a little shaken up perhaps. And Priscilla Cabrales will go to the free throw line to shoot the free throws.
Second free throw is not going to be any good.
The rebound and put back once, no good.
It's going to get tipped out of Parkview Christian's hands.
Dos Santos had it for a moment, couldn't finish though. From the high post, that's great ball movement by Southern, and Callie Cooper was the one to rattle that home. 3 made field goals for the 6 points for the Raiders. And a good seal and finish down low. Caroline Dos Santos with her first basket. And she averages just shy of 21 points a game. 11 rebounds as well. On the backside, Smith pulls down their defensive rebound. 5 seconds left, looking to get it quick. They do, the high-low, and the basket good for Dos Santos at the end of the first period.
And that was a way to end that first period.
Back-to-back for Dos Santos there, and it's 10-6 at the end of the first in the A-Division third-place game of the MUDECAS basketball tournament. We'll come back after this on Strive.
At Kerner True Value in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are a part of your community, a place that you can call home, where you can go to necessities for everyday living, products to tackle the next big do-it-yourself project, and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So, stop by or like us on Facebook. Stay safe from your family at Kerner True Value in Tecumseh.
Download the new and improved Strive mobile app for your iOS device. Never miss an event. Get updates, scores, and notifications direct to your iOS device. Download the new and improved Strive iOS app today.
Alrighty, welcome back to Strive TV. We are here in Beatrice City Auditorium, which was built in 1940.
Thank you.
And we are watching Southern versus Parkview Christian in this third-place game of MUDECAS.
The A-Division, 16 schools making up the MUDECAS Association. Pretty much everybody also involved in another conference. Two of the teams that we'll talk about here yet tonight, Exeter Milligan and BDS, part of the Crossroads Conference, which will have their conference tournament that starts next Saturday. And that will be contested at the York City Auditorium, another favorite of yours truly, as far as historic gyms are concerned. And we're going to get a travel. Jada Smith, a little quick coming down there. And whistled for the turnover. To the block and tipped out of bounds. Now a scramble, and here comes Anderson. Back with it, goes coast to coast, draws the foul, and 2 free throws coming for Anessa Anderson. Good to see her back out there after she took a little tumble there towards the end of the first quarter, smacked the floor pretty hard, but came back in pretty quick there. So good to see her back out, and she'll shoot a couple of free throws. The foul is called on Callie Cooper. It is her first and the team's second. Only 2 fouls called so far. It's been pretty long possessions for the most part. This first quarter and a minute now have moved right along for sure.
Yes, they have. The teams are just kind of getting that open shot.
And both pretty patient on offense, not rushing anything. Haven't seen a ton of turnovers. Anderson misses both. Still 10. Up top and around. The other thing you got to wonder if it'll make a difference for both these teams is that at 3 is banged by Callie Cooper. I don't think she intended to do the bank there, by the way. But both these teams only with Southern with 7 suited up and Parkview Christian with 8 suited up tonight. So you're not going to go terribly deep into the bench. And a foul call down there.
Which is also probably the reason that these possessions have been so slow going, because you want to save your energy and preserve that.
Right. Dos Santos, they don't have a height listed, but she is a fair bit everybody else out there. 6'3", 4", something like that. And she knocks down the first of 2 free throws. These are the first free throws. That was the first one made. They're now 1 for 5. 6 points for Caroline Dos Santos. 12-9. Parkview on top. 2 in the second period. Good dribble drive and kick out, and Maddie Wagner, the 3. After no threes, I'm not sure if there was one attempted by Southern in the first quarter. They have made 2 of them here early in the second quarter and tied things up at 12. Naibo Lual is in there. As we got a foul to the top there, and it was the second foul on Clover on Southern. Skip pass.
Going to tip that ball.
Going away. Good defense there by Kendria Troxel. Other end, blocking foul and 2 free throws called.
And if that kind of call right there could go either way, guard or blocking. This really depends on
how the official feels at the time.
Yeah. And also, I know there's kind of like a rule against like raising your elbow while driving.
Right. Got to be careful with that. Can't forearm shiver.
Which will also cause that a charge.
Yep.
After those free throws, our score will still be tied.
Yep.
At 12-12.
Cooper misses both. 4:45 to go here in the first half. That's a 3 from Smith, and Jada knocks it home. Second 3 of the ball game for Jada Smith. She averages just shy of 9 a game for a Parkview Christian team that averages 55 points a contest. Call it on D'Souza, her first, team second on Parkview. Along the baseline with and out of bounds. Tried to go baseline with a pass that time. Wagner couldn't quite get all the way to it. three nearly banked in there. Track it down near half court for Anderson. Has numbers now. Drives, dishes along the baseline. D'Souza can't get it to go. Now a scramble on the rebound, and Southern's going to come out of there with it. Three on the far wing, bounces off, but an offensive rebound. Another opportunity here for the Raiders along the baseline, a little closer. That's still no good, though, and the rebound off of the Raiders. Last touch by Wegner. Troxel couldn't get those shots to fall. 15-12 is our score. Actually, Parkview leading by 3. Houston, I'm looking at you now. Go here in the first half of the A Division third place game. Anderson pulls up from 15. No, foul on the rebound. They go against Chumber.
It'll be her first foul of the night.
Her first, the team's third. Each team with 3 fouls here in this first half.
So than the previous game that you guys just saw or didn't see.
Or didn't see, depends. Maybe you weren't watching yet. Hey, how about a rattle around 3? Callie Cooper knocks down her second 3 of the quarter. All the points for Southern in this period have come behind the 3-point line, and we're all tied up at 15.
Parkview has an open 3 in that corner.
And a foul going over the top was Lual. Nyboth will pick up her first and the team's 4th. Down the lane. Trox to about the elbow and got a foot tripped up there. And we are going to get a full timeout taken by HTRS. All tied up at 15, minute 53 to go, second quarter. We will step aside as well and come back in 60 seconds on Strive TV.
Go get it, Zach!
At Kerner True Value in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are a part of your community, a place that you can call home, where you can go to find necessities for big do-it-yourself project and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So, stop us on Facebook. Stay safe from your family at Kerner True Value in Tecumseh.
JCC Strive Roku channel. We're also on strive.tv/MUDECAS. However you might be watching us, thanks for joining tonight. MUDECAS A Division third place game. Southern and Parkview tied up at 15. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half as Parkview took the timeout that brought us to that break.
On the ground, I believe. And that foul's going to be a number
32, I think.
Oh,
Jada Smith. That'll be Jada's first. The team's 6th, though, so next foul would be in the bonus. And it's blocked away. Dos Santos takes a swing at that one. Here come the Patriots. Dos Santos runs the floor and gets the layup. 8 points for Caroline Dos Santos. Little fadeaway there, trying it again for Callie Cooper. Couldn't get that one, though. Dos Santos the rebound. And Dos Santos runs the floor again and gets it to go. Timeout for Southern. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We will let you know that coming up later on tonight, we have both A and B Division championship games. If Houston, we could take a look at the schedule for this evening. A Division championship will be our nightcap. B Division championship is coming up next. That's Exeter Milligan and BDS. Then that will be followed by the A championship. Johnson Brock and Sacred Heart, a 1 versus 2 matchup in both divisions. The 1 and the 2 making it to their respective championship games.
Looks like Southern get the ball after that timeout.
So 19-15, back-to-back baskets. So Santos in transition as we are under a minute to play here in the first half. Onto the block, Dos Santos. Ooh, got it deflected, couldn't quite snag it though, as we are down to 13 seconds officially. Houston, keep an eye on that, please. Thank you. I know you are. Inbound to Forney short, back onto the baseline. Cooper's got it. Drives in, kicks it out. That 3 goes up by Troxel. 3 seconds, 2, one more shot. Well, we're going to get a foul. And it is going to be a 1-and-1 with 1 second left. No good, and that is going to be how, the basket goes, but will not count. That's going to be how we end the first half of play. 19-15, Parkview Christian with the lead. Back-to-back baskets by Dos Santos there late in that second period. Give the Patriots a little bit of a gap going here to this halftime break. We're going to step aside, and when we come, we will also talk about our previous game and what's coming up next on Strive TV. Thanks for joining us at the MUDECAS basketball tournament.
The seed was planted back in 1848 when Nicholas Rink bought a farm near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And it's kept growing. 6 generations of Rinks working the land, producing seed for farms throughout the Midwest. We've grown since our first corn hybrid in the 1920s, but we've continued our family tradition by creating the superior genetics and technologies today's farmers need to feed the world. Rink seed. Our roots make the results.
Back here, Caroline DeSantos, late in that second quarter, back-to-back, both in transition, so that they get their tall post player running a couple of times, and it has made a nice difference here, as it's certainly something for Southern to be wary of and to try to know how they want to try to defend that here in the second half. Parkview Christian, a reminder, Evan, they're going for just their second win ever. Second win ever.
Yes, they are.
At MUDECAS.
And they had the first ever win on Odell.
There you go. We also mentioned this at the start, the short benches for both. Just 7 players suited up for Southern and just 8 players suited up for Parkview Christian. So not a lot of subs. It was a slow pace in the first half, but that kept the clock moving pretty steady. 3 goes up for D'Souza, will not fall. Offensive rebound, Jada Smith once, gets it back. Second time, puts it in.
With that right hand, kind of like that turn back shot.
Jada Smith now with 8 points in the ball game. Had a couple of threes in that first half, and the lead swells to 6. Biggest lead of the game for Parkview Christian. A 3 on the other end will not fall. That shot put up by Riley Forney short. And the rebound off of the Raiders and goes back to Parkview Christian. Patriots 10-3 on their season. The Raiders 12-2. Smith wants a 3 in the corner. That will not go, but a long rebound tracked down by her teammate, Angel Chubbard. Angel in the corner for her own 3. No, but Smith there to track it down. Throw it all the way up to the block for Smith. Good ball movement. That 3 will not go, though. But another offensive rebound. Skip pass, tips. Ultimately stolen away.
There's numbers.
The shot will not go, though, for Callie Cooper. Here comes Anderson and the Patriots. That one bounces out, no good. And Mylena D'Souza. I got poked in the eye down there, too. For now, she will stay in the ball game as the foul was called on Callie Cooper. That is her second.
And then the team's first for this half.
Parkview was 2 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half.
Second shot's up, and it's no good.
Coast to coast. The shot good by D'Souza. Mylena 3 points in the first half. She averages 13.5 per game, but has 3 quick ones here in the second half, and the 9-point lead at the Patriots of 2. That bounces long and will stay with Southern. On to the near side. Was Addison Young with it. And a turnover. A high dribble, but the hand stayed up on top. And the ball then knocked out by Southern, so it will stay with Parkview. Leading by 9. Almost 3 minutes gone here in this third quarter. Into the corner before we get moving too fast. A foul called on Young. Will be the first on Addison and the second on Southern here in the second half. Now a sub, Riley Forney Short comes back in. For Coach Jeff Mercy and Bednar and Hannah Bumgarner, the three coaches for Southern.
Takes away that ball. And there's going to be number 32, I believe.
Maddie Wagner with that one. So a needed basket. That's the first points of the second half, as it was a 5-0 start for Parkview Christian. So a needed basket. Now a 7-point game, 24-17. Wave it off, and a travel is the call.
That travel will be on number 23.
Dos Santos.
Yep.
Into the corner, it's taken away by Chumber. Here comes Anderson quickly into the front court along the base. Sousa, Dos Santos, with the rebound. And then a nice box out by Clover to snatch that rebound. Still a 7-point game. Southern needing to get something going offensively. Here in the second half, 4 minutes gone, and they've only got the 2 points. Those came in transition. And now a whistle away from the ball. We're going to get a push on Cabrales. Kind of ran through the screen. Priscilla with her second, and the team's second. The team's first of the half. With her second basket, first basket since the first quarter, and the lead down to 5 for Parkview Christian. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Ends with the defense chant down below. Dos Santos from the takes it out. Skip pass near side, save back in. It's going to be a turnover. Cooper's got it.
She'll stop at the point of the three-point line. Key.
Forney short, hands it back out. Dribble drive for Wagner. Now going baseline right into the teeth of the defense. The block with some body underneath. And Kendria Troxel will shoot a couple of free throws. Draws the foul on Dos Santos, which I believe is Caroline's second. I will double check that here in just a second.
And you were right on that. It is her second.
Also makes it 2 team fouls this half against Parkview. After the first half saw Southern go 0 for 3 from the free throw line, Troxel makes both of those and the lead down to 3. 6 straight points scored by the Raiders. 2.5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. To the block, looking for Dos Santos. Steps back, finishes that time. Caroline Dos Santos Now with 12 points, that leads all scorers in the ball game. Pushes the lead back to 5, 26-21. A jump ball called. Tie up down there in the lane. The possession arrow points the way of Southern. And starting to mount are the fouls now on Dos Santos. That's 3 on Caroline. And 3 team fouls.
The second shot will be good.
1 out of 2 there for Cooper. She's got 9 to lead Southern, and the lead is 4 for Parkview. Under 2 minutes to go. To the baseline, just too far for Smith. And a turnover against the Patriots. And, TV dude's got to shut his light off while we're playing.
So that could affect the...
Yep. Yeah, it's, all of a sudden you get a blinding flash of light out of the corner of your eye. And that's no fun. That's no fun. And we're going to get an illegal screen on Clover there. Elena Clover just picked up her 3rd personal foul. So a couple players, 1 on each team now with 3 personal fouls here in the second half and plenty of basketball yet to play. Minute 40 to go in the third. A 4-point Parkview Christian lead, looking for just their 2nd MUDECAS tournament win in school history. Their first came on Monday in the first round when they defeated De La Rodelle. Down low, that's a great pass and a great finish for Dos Santos.
From that left block.
Yep. Dos Santos. 5 to go in the third. The drive, the dish, the layup, no good. The second chance, still no good. And a jump ball on the rebound will go to Parkview Christian.
I feel as if this pace of this game has really
starting to speed up a little bit, isn't it? Yeah.
Compared to that first half, we had really long possessions.
Under a minute to go in the third. A 6-point Parkview Christian Patriot lead. 28-22 there, Houston. Shot off the glass, no good, but an offensive rebound. The putback is good by Chumber. First points of the game for Angel Chumber, now 30-22. Parkview with the lead. 30 seconds to go in the third. The kick out for 3. The ball bounces out of bounds with 14 seconds left. We got a little delay on our scoreboard, so Houston's doing the best he can. Thank you, sir. We'll try to count it out as well here, especially at the end of the third quarter. 9, 8, 7 seconds left, third quarter. 2 seconds, 1, the 3 at the buzzer is a swish for Cabrales. First points of the game for Priscilla Cabrales, and it makes it an 11-point lead for Parkview Christian. The final 8 minutes of regulation coming up in the A Division Girls Championship, or A Division third place game on Strive.
By having good sportsmanship, we recognize the hard work and commitment of all teams participating. How we act when we compete also shows who we are as people.
Sportsmanship is going the extra mile to earn the respect of everyone in attendance.
Sportsmanship shouldn't just be on, it should also be in the stands and everywhere you go.
Good sportsmanship makes competing in any event more fun. Competing in any event more fun, but it comes from more than just the athlete. It comes from parents and coaches too.
New and improved Strive mobile app for your iOS device. Never miss an event. Get updates, scores, and notifications direct to your iOS device. Download the new and improved Strive iOS app today.
Is leading Southern 33-22 here in the Class A Division third place game.
14-7 your score in that third quarter. Parkview Christian with the 3 from Cabrales at the buzzer gives them a nice cushion and the biggest lead of the game heading to this final period. And in the zone still for the Patriot defense. From behind, the ball loose at the high post, and Parkview comes out of there with it for a moment, and then back to Southern. Step back shot blocked. Cooper gets it back though, goes into the defense and draws the 4th foul on Dos Santos. So good job by Cooper to just stick with that thing and draws the foul on Dos Santos. And like we said, her 4th personal foul. That's the 4th team foul of the half,
which will put her into that foul trouble.
Oh, big time. So now the Parkview coaches, Coach Nate Godwin, got to figure out how to manage. They haven't gone terribly deep. Again, only 8 players suited for Parkview, only 7 suited for Southern. So not a lot of players available, period. And then Cooper misses both. So still 33-22. Smith, the drive, the hang, and the finish. And Jada Smith is up to 10 points. Baseline drive, the shot too strong there from Troxel. And the Patriots with the ball and the lead by 13, a minute gone. And the 4th, the 3 from Smith, no good. Clover the rebound. Cooper quickly into the front court, gets all the way to the front of the rim, banks it home, and has a point play. So just a little quicker than her counterparts down there. Maybe caught Parkview sleeping just a touch. And Cooper goes all the way to the rim. The first foul called against Jada Smith. And the 3-point play is good for Callie Cooper,
which will make this a 10-point game.
Minute 15 gone in the 4th quarter. And a turnover forced by the Raider defense. Cooper drives, stops, has it knocked free though. Lost it. Outlet pass up ahead. Smith tries to go down low and it's tipped out of bounds
by the Raiders.
Good job by Troxel in transition defense just to get a hand on that thing and knock it away. Drive in the lane before a shot, though, a foul called on Callie Cooper. I think this is going to be foul number 3 on Callie. It is indeed. It's the 4th team foul. Actually, the 5th team foul whistled against Parkview this half. Down low, the 3 goes up, but no good for D'Souza. 10-point lead for Parkview Christian. Southern with the basketball. 6 minutes to go for 4th quarter. Cooper on the block, turns, throws it backside, the basket good, and a foul called. And Elena Clover will have herself a chance at a 3-point play. call the foul on Cabrales.
Which will be her third for the night and the sixth for the team.
Yep, so any more fouls on Parkview going to be a bonus situation. And in the lane way early, but Smith bat the anyway by Clover, so we don't need to shoot it again. So the lead is 7. That's back-to-back three-point plays for the Southern Raiders. 5:45 to go, fourth quarter. Anderson underneath, reverse layup, no good, but a foul called. Excuse me, that's not Anderson, that is Chumber. And 2 free throws coming for Angel Chumber. Foul was on Maddie Wagner, her first, team 6th.
We'll just send both of these teams into
the Southern boys making some clapping noise down there, but it does not affect Chumber on the second. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Make it 4 of 8 for the game for Parkview Christian. Their lead is 8, 5.5 to go in the fourth. That one spins in there for Clover. 5 points in the quarter, 9 for the game for Clover. Pass was behind her, and it's picked up by Cooper. Cooper, coast to coast, missed the layup though. And the Clover, and Elena is fouled. And they will call that on DeSosa. Second personal, 7th team foul, and free throws coming. A timeout taken by Parkview Christian. We will step aside as well. Back in 60 seconds on Strive TV.
Value in Tecumseh. The hardware store. We are a part of your community, a place that you can call home, where you can go to find this do-it-yourself project and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So, stop by or like us on Facebook. Stay safe from your family at Kerner True Value in Tecumseh.
Go get it, Zach!
Parkview Christian with a 6-point lead, a little over 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, and Elena Clover at the free throw line for Southern with 2 shots coming as they trailed by 11 at the end of the third when Priscilla Cabrales swished home a long 3 for Parkview to push that lead to 11, but it's been a steady chip away for Southern here to start this fourth quarter. One for 2 for Clover. She's got 10 points in the game. The lead is 5 for Parkview. Dos Santos playing with 4 fouls, back in the lineup for Parkview.
It's going to get snatched. It's going to get tipped behind from behind.
Yep, Cooper came out of there with it. Then Anderson came up to knock it away. It'll stay with Southern. Troxel, quick 3 on the inbounds. Offensive rebound. Second chance. Still a chance. And finally it goes for Clover. And now an official stoppage. As Dos Santos is down for medical staff out to take a look at Caroline. And while they do, we will step aside, and we will be back to Beatrice in just a minute. Well, the good news is that she is standing up, Caroline Dos Santos. The bad news, she is being helped back to the locker room area for Parkview Christian. And so it would appear that the Patriots will be without their dominating post player who's got 14 points in the game. They're going to try to protect a 3-point lead and a whole lot of time left. 4.5 minutes still to go in this one. Patriots with the basketball. Go for the pick and roll. It was touched on the way out of bounds by a Raider and will stay with Parkview. Jada Smith to toss it in. Tried to go down low to Smith. It was tipped, then Smith tried to corral it. She couldn't, and it's a turnover. So an opportunity to tie things up on this possession for the Southern Raiders. They trailed by 11 less than 4 minutes ago. Parkview still in the 2-3 zone. Into the lane, that shot no good, but an offensive rebound and then out of bounds on the near side. Troxel couldn't snatch that pass from Cooper. Exeter Milligan and BDS up next in the B Division Championship game. You can watch it right here where you're watching MUDECAS or on the JCC channel of the Strive Roku app. Yeah, we got Roku app, by the way. If you haven't noticed, you should download that. Free to download, free to watch. Pass down low is too far for Smith and a turnover. So another opportunity for Southern to try to tie things up. But first, a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll stay here, though, but we do want to take you through the rest of the schedule for today. Girls, we mentioned BDS and Exeter Milligan coming up next in the B Division Championship game. Then it will be the A Division Championship with Johnson Brock and Fall City Sacred Heart coming up tonight, scheduled for an 8:15 start of that one. Then schedule for now, everything on schedule for tomorrow. Yes, we're looking out the window as well, is the boys' side. And the boys' third place game scheduled to start at 2:45. That would be HTRS and Diller Odell. The boys' A Division third place game, Fall City Sacred Heart and Tri-County at 4:15. Then you get the B Championship, Johnson Brock and Pawnee City, followed by the boys' A Championship, Palmyra taking on Freeman. It was the Panthers of Palmyra with the upset over Sacred Heart to advance to a game against Freeman, scheduled for 7:30 tomorrow night. Yes, we are looking outside the window as well. If we get any information yet tonight, we will sure pass that on to you. And, of course, the social media channels on Strive Sports will have all of that information as well.
A lot of wrestling on that floor for that ball.
And the officials will award a timeout to Southern. Cooper was able to get on top of that enough, and coaches on the far sideline able to call a timeout. Well, this building here in Beatrice, the Municipal City Auditorium, it's seen so many great games and teams and matchups over the years. Built in 1940. And hosting now the 93rd edition of the MUDECAS tournament. Not quite that many for the girls, but for the boys it will be the 93rd edition of the championships.
Which doesn't that make it the longest running
tournament boys basketball high school tournament west of the Mississippi? Yes, longer than the state tournament in the state of Nebraska. 36-33, the third to try to tie it with 3 points on this possession. To the block for Clover, fouled by Smith. And Elena Clover, who has done the brunt of the scoring here in this fourth quarter, will have a chance to bring it within one. 8 points in the quarter, 12 for the game for Clover, and she's looking for a couple of free throws.
The first one's going to hit that front of that rim and then just bounce right off.
2 for 4 at the line is Clover now, all here in the fourth quarter so far.
That second one's just going to drop right into that net, making this a 34-36 game.
So a one-possession game. Parkview with the lead in the basketball. Man-to-man defense now for Southern. They played zone pretty much the whole game, but with Dos Santos out with that injury, that middle looks much more enticing if you're playing defense for Southern. And a steal. Cooper takes it away. Coast to coast, we're tied. And a whistle and a stoppage quick. And a word between the officials and Southern coach Jeff Murphy. Smiles all around, but we're off and playing again, and we're all tied up. 36 apiece. This is right now a 14-3 start.
Which will now make Parkview fighting really hard for that second win ever.
And she stepped on the baseline. D'Souza did. And a turnover for the Patriots. Evan Zyla is going to be on the floor with our winning coach at the conclusion of this one. You ready for that, Evan?
What?
You ready for that?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay. Wave off the shot attempt to travel is the call.
Let's see if Parkview Christian can do anything in this little possession that they have and hopefully walk away with this win.
Tried to get the backdoor cut, but it's knocked free. Good defense by Cooper that time. They were trying to get isolated, but Cooper stuck out that long left arm and knocked it away. Pass up top is touched by Cooper, they say, and it will stay with Parkview. Southern fans just to the right of your screen. They thought differently, but they are not wearing a striped shirt with a whistle around their neck.
No, they are not.
Minute 30 to go. Wave it off. The travel is called. Minute 5 to go in this one. Forney short, near side. Back to Troxel, looking for the block for Cooper. Good! and a foul.
If she convert this three-point play, that will make it really hard for the Parkview Christians to come back.
16 points in the game for Callie Cooper. And 8 of them here in the fourth quarter. And now 17 for the game, and a timeout taken by Southern. 57 seconds left, and the comeback is on. 39-36. Southern with the lead. A quick timeout, and we will come back to Beatrice after this.
At Kerner True Value in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are a part of your community, a place that you can call home, where you can go to find necessities for everyday living, products to tackle the next big do-it-yourself project, and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So, stop by or like us on Facebook. Stay safe from your family at Kerner True Value in Tecumseh.
This fourth quarter started with Parkview Christian leading Southern 33-22, but it's the Raiders now leading 39-36 with 57 seconds officially. I don't know if we can update that, Houston. 57 seconds on the clock here in Beatrice, and we are back underway. Parkview hasn't scored since a basket by Jada Smith with 4.5 minutes to go. Time there for Anessa.
And Parkview is going to foul. That'll be her 5th of the night, I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Oh, no, excuse me.
Just the 3rd for Smith.
No, 4th.
4th. And it is going to be a double bonus 2 shots for Callie Cooper.
That first one's going to be just a little bit short.
Okay, so still an opportunity here for Parkview Christian.
That first one's going to go in, and Southern's going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout taken by the Raiders. So still time here and plenty of it. You don't have to rush a shot for sure if you are Parkview Christian, but where are you going? You are missing Caroline Dos Santos, who went out at about the 4-minute mark of this game with an injury. We have not seen her emerge from the locker room, not even on the bench right now. So still getting some medical attention is Coraline. But still, you've got time. You don't have to rush any shot. You don't have to go length of the floor in 5 seconds or anything like that. So come down. Take your time. I believe still a timeout or 2 in the pocket if you're Parkview Christian. So if you get stuck, still got that time to try again, if you will. Parkview Christian in the black, Southern in the white. Now both Lual into the game, by the way, for Parkview Christian. Man-to-man defense. Here's Lual, takes the long 2, and a push on the box out is going to result in 2 free throws. Just an over-aggressive box out there by Clover. And Lual, who has not scored yet.
That second shot will be good.
Parkview Point game. Parkview on the defense. 20 seconds to go. On Chumber. 2 shots coming.
That'll be her 4th foul for the night and the team's 10th. Oh, 10th plus.
Yep, double bonus here. That's Maddie Wagner at the line for the 2 free throws.
But that first one will not drop. That second one will. Nicholas, and once again,
2-point game, that's all it is. 13 seconds to go, and a timeout taken by Parkview Christian. Officially 11 seconds on the clock right now. This a 30-second timeout. Again, we've got the B Division championship game coming up. BDS and Exeter Milligan coming up at this one, and then your nightcap is the A Division championship game between Johnson Brock and Fall City Sacred Heart, the 1 and the 2 seed, actually in both divisions, making it to their respective championship games. The inbounds. Anderson. D'Souza, the drive, the kick for Anderson, the 3 to win it, just off the front, no good. Good.
And that your 2022 or 21.
No, it's 22.
Your 2022 MUDECAS 3rd place winners will be Southern.
41-39, the final score. Southern wins it. Evan's going to head down and talk with our winning coach, Jeff Murphy, here in just a little bit. But congratulations to the Southern Raiders. Boy, they prevailed in a tough one. Well, let's run down the final scoring for Parkview first. Anessa Anderson with 2 points. Naiboth Lual with 1. Angel Chumber with 3. Priscilla Cabrales with 3. Mylena D'Souza finishes with 6. Caroline Dos Santos with 14 before she went out with that knee injury there in the 4th quarter. And Jada Smith finishes with 10. Four made threes and 5 of 10 at the free throw line for Parkview Christian in the ball game tonight. For Southern, Kendria Maddie Wagner with 8. But it was Elena Clover and Callie Cooper who led the charge, down by 11 to start the 4th quarter. That was a 19-6 4th quarter score in favor of Southern. Most of it done between Clover and Cooper. 13 points for Clover, 9 in the 4th quarter. And 18 points, including 9 in the 4th quarter for Callie Cooper. So again, congratulations to Southern. They win it 41-39 over Parkview in the 3rd place A Division game basketball tournament. And don't we all aspire to be as cool as Randy Gatula, to be able to sneak in there with Southern and take the team picture at MUDECAS? Every media guy's dream. I don't know, maybe not. So like we said, we're going to send it down to the sideline here in just a little bit. Got to get our wireless camera and our wireless mic. Need to go over there with Coach, though, first. We'll get to them here in just a little bit. BDS and Exeter Milligan, they are coming up. Tell you what, Houston, we could take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we will get ready with Coach Murphy of the Southern Raiders. All right, let's send it down to the stage with Evan Zyla.
Alrighty, I'm Evan Zyla with Coach Murphy, the winner of the 2022 MUDECAS third place game. So what you guys were down 11 points at the beginning of the half. What did you say in that locker room that kind of like pushed those girls to get better?
No, I just told them it starts on the defensive end. You have to get defensive stops to be able to get back in the basketball game and they did that. And we came down, and I thought we were very patient and used our post very well tonight to get some easy buckets on the offense. And our post did a good job of getting up and finishing. And we had some free throws.
What led your team to victory?
They're just gritty. You know, we don't have very many kids. We only have 7 that we suit up. We play. Just work really hard, and I tell them, you know, things not always going to go your way, but you got to find a way to and like I said, get a defensive stop to get the momentum going and get some easy buckets on the other end.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you guys for covering us.
All right, so congratulations again to Southern. Got championship games coming up next. BDS and Exeter Milligan in the B Division Championship, followed by Johnson Brock and Falls City Sacred Heart in the A Championship later on tonight. Keep it here on the JCC Strive Roku channel or online at strive.tv/MUDECAS. My name is Eric Allgood. A quick